During our break, you brought up a very interesting situation.
Yeah, there was an interesting case that against Tesla that a jury returned a very significant verdict, something well over $200 million, as I understand it, on a self-driving car. And we have talked at the office and been to a lot of conferences and discussed what happens with these self-driving cars when they're in an accident. Yeah. Who's at fault?
Yeah.
Is the manufacturer at fault? Is the driver at fault? Or not the driver?
Yeah. Right.
So it's a,
right.
it's a difficult question, and it's one that's right on the horizon.
Absolutely.
Because it's come, and Callie was just telling us she actually took a driverless taxi when she was in San Francisco recently. How was that? How was that experience? Because I'm sure most folks have not.
It was crazy. So the car pulls up and it's got a bunch of radars spinning on top and on the sides to make sure, you know, so it can kind of monitor what other cars are doing around it. And the vehicle approaches, and it's got on the top circulating thing, it has your initials. So that's how you know it's for you.
Okay.
And so then you go up and you have to sit in the back seat or in the passenger side, but it's still on the front driver's side, has a steering wheel, but there is no one in there. Not even a monitoring person. There's just nobody in there. You get in and it immediately starts driving you to your destination. And the first 2 minutes were a little wild and unnerving, and then after that you kind of just settle into it, and then, you know, you get where you're going.
Callie, is there any words, any vocals inside the taxi at all? Does it say anything to you?
So it does not unless you want it to. You have the option to choose your own, make your own music selection. Okay. But some friends of mine told me that if one were to grab the steering wheel or, you know, try and open the door while the car's in motion, then basically an operator will kind of phone into the car and say, please don't do that, please keep, you know, inside the car. So there is some sort of oversight, but it's definitely not where somebody's sitting in the car with you.
And is it able to park, or was it able to park successfully?
Yes, and so we were downtown San Francisco. And so downtown, what it will do is, because it can't really, you know, whip into a spot last minute, what it will do is it says, you know, we will pull into the safest place that we can within that block radius. And so if you are, you know, trying to park up near the intersection, but all those spaces are taken, or it doesn't feel like it can safely pull in, it will pull over to the other side, and then you'll have to cross the street.
Wow, that's mind-boggling. And you told us that they're experimenting with it in Atlanta right now.
Yes, so they are experimenting with it in Atlanta, and then a couple other cities. I think maybe like Boston, like some of the bigger northeastern cities, but like I said, it's in San Francisco. I believe they're testing it out in LA as well. So we're going to see it sometime soon.
And there's going to be litigation.
That's what I was going to say.
There's going to be litigation with this, and it's just such a new world. I mean, you know,
it really is.
Even 10 or 15 years ago, we really didn't expect to be here where we are
not at all.
This quickly.
Well, and I asked the question, and I know we were just saying we didn't know details, but we assumed that the case that was brought up was due to a fatality?
It was an injury or a fatality. I honestly don't know the answer to that question. I just saw the enormous verdict. In fact, somebody sent me a text message on it, said, hey, take a look at this.
Wow.
And very, very surprising. So I don't know the details of it. I'm looking forward to sitting down tomorrow and seeing if we can find out something about what happened.
But this is the world we live in.
It is.
This is the world we live in. What is